Hey up, how you doing? You alright? Right, it's kegging day. And I just thought I'd take you along, because I don't think I've done this. I've done some music and stuff like that. So plenty of sanitizer, kicking about with some gadgets and some pipes and some connectors. And yeah, I'm just going to show you how I do it. Why not? Hey? Some people might find it interesting, some people might. Most of you, I'm guessing, know how to do this. So it's the same for any, I'm using a fermzilla, but it's actually the same for any, into a corny keg. Same for any pressurised vessel. Yeah, close transfer. So obviously the fermenter's got no oxygen in it. It is pressure fermented. The pipes will be sanitised with no air or oxygen in it, just be CO2. The corny keg's been sanitised and then flushed with CO2, so it should be just CO2 go, ooh, and then no oxygen anywhere near them lovely, yummy, beautiful, fantastic, delicate hops. This is probably not going to be a long video. I don't even know if it's going to be an interesting video, but I'm going to do it anyway. Why not? Come on, let's have a look then. Right then, it's time for Pliny to go into a keg. She's been cold crashed. Look at the new software, look. You lucky people. You get to see what I'm seeing and you get to see my ugly mug at the same time. How cool is that? Right, we've been about a fortnight. We're going to get this transferred into a corny keg. So I just made that up. Put that on there. Party tap. Draw a sample. Right, so I made this gadget up, look. So you squeeze that, give that a pump. It goes through those pipes. It goes through that pipe and sanitises that. You take that off. You take that off. And you got a pipe full of lovely sanitizer. And it also does those posts as well, which I like to do. Lovely job. Right, we've shook that up. Filled her with sanitizer and shook her up. Then pipes have been sanitised. We're going to tip that out. Then on to the next stage. Right then, let's purge this keg. So sanitizer's out. Sanitizer. I've just got a cable look from a line. Right, sanitizer's out. We're going to replace that oxygen as much as we can. You can't get it all out. With gas. Ready. Next, the lines. Now I quite often, those lines have got sanitizer in them, and I normally put them on the keg, put some gas on it, and then push it out, but I forgot, so I'm just going to have to push it out into the pot. Right, so I've got some of these, look. They just connect to connect, so I can go in my gas, I can go to that one, join that, turn the gas on. I'm just going to squirt her out. I'm obviously going to squirt her out into a... Take that off. That's now full of gas. Same with the other. Right, so as long as the pressure in that's higher than the pressure in that, we should flow out of there. See the star sand coming out, so we know we're shifting as well. Well, this is a good thing about this. I like to shake my star sand up a bit. And although we've got that, this time of year no good, but you can see the condensation rising up. I sort of know where you are. But when you're sort of nearly full, you'll get a bit of frothy star sand popping out of there. And you sort of know you're at the top. Like I say, this time of year. In summer, I've got that, which is colour changing. It doesn't work in winter because it's too cold in here now. But you can see the condensation rising up. So that's going to take a while. We'll just let it go. There we go, look, we can easily see the condensation. We know where that is. If you've cold crashed, I go to 1 degree. You can easily see where you are, look. There is probably a little bit of creep. I say in summer, this changes colour, but in winter it's no good. But we're all right, look, it's easy enough to see. People weigh it, you can weigh it, you can look at that. I sometimes, if it's a struggle to see, I weigh it, but it's just that interim autumn time. When it gets cold, you can easily see it. There she is in there, look, absolutely beautiful. Pick up tube, float, so we're not getting any crud. All that trub should stay at the bottom. We should be about right. Yeah, we're going good. Sometimes just at the end, if I've got a bit of a leaky one of these, maybe just slightly, or sometimes I have to just pop a bit of pressure in there just to get the last bit out. But not much really. Just now and again that happens. That's probably me not quite having enough at the start. I normally top that up because when you cold crash, obviously the pressure decreases. Yeah, so normally 15 psi, but you don't really need to be 15 psi apparently. I watched something the other day. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Yeah, we're all going good. Then we get to the brilliant bit of cleaning up. My favourite bit of brewing, the cleaning. I forgot you could see me, look. I've been looking at what you're looking at. I don't know whether I need that on or not. It's always, it's good. New gimmick, new gizmo, new way of doing it. Hey, we'll do it for a bit. I might forget in the end. Anyway, let's get on. That's it. That is how I do a close transfer in a bit of a nutshell. I hope it's useful for somebody. Like I say, I'm guessing a lot of you homebrewers know how to do that. You do it all the time. But like I say, I didn't. I had to do it for the first time at some point, didn't I? There's the degassed, warmed up beer out the fermenter for sampling. It gets sampled before I even think about putting it in the keg to make sure we're all good. Gravity reading goes, so I take some out in a glass, warm it up, degas it, put it in the gravity reading. Obviously, I'm teaching you to suck eggs now, aren't I? But I'd like a beer in my hand to say goodbye. Like I say, I hope it's been useful. Thanks for following. Cheers.